welcome back to B.Y.C Crochet. My name is Brenda and this is my Yarny Cave. That right there is K-O-N-A. I don't want to say her name because she's going to get all wired up again. And she just calmed down for a couple minutes so I can do a video. I'm sorry my hair looks a mess, guys, but I just colored my hair yesterday. I let it air dry and I just put it up in this crazy bun overnight so I wouldn't be all over the place. And I have an appointment later on to get my nails done, and then my hair will just have to take a little bit of a break. I don't like to, when I first color my hair, I don't like to dry it with a blower right away. I just like to let it sit for a couple days. That's why usually I pick a Friday to color my hair. Anyways, if this is TMI, I'm sorry guys. Anyways, welcome to my channel. My name is Brenda. That's Kona. It is Saturday morning and I got for you guys a finished object and yarn unbagging, guys. We got yarn. Anyways, I'm so excited because I had not ordered from these particular companies in a while, and I'm kind of looking forward to see what this yarn looks like in person. We're gonna open the bags together. I have not peeked in or anything. I do know what I ordered, but one of them is almost like a Milan type cake. So I don't know what I'm gonna get, and the others are new to me yarns, and I want to kind of see if they're as beautiful in person as they are online. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for taking a chance to have me entertain you as best as I can. And for those of you who have been with me all along, thank you for your continual support. You guys know I love you dearly. By the way, I have not forgotten. I know I have several giveaways going on, and not really giveaways, but I draw names from videos so that I can award my viewers with gifts now and then. And I have one that I'm giving away, a card deck, a granny card deck. It is the Timu knockoff, but it's still very nice. And I'm also going to put additional goodies with that. And then I have the other one, which was the two items, the space heater and the hand warmers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another video with all of the winners. So if you put a comment in any of those videos, go check out that other video that will be coming out soon, and it will disclose who the winners are for the card deck, the granny card deck, the hand warmers, and the space heater. What's in your cup? I got my coffee. It's too early for anything else. I was supposed to go have my nails done at 10, and my nail tech called me and said, I'm sorry, I messed up my appointments. Can you come later? I said, sure. What time? She goes, 12 noon. I said, that will work. That's fine. I'll just record before rather than after. So it has been a very crazy week. I know a lot of people have their emotions all riled up, and I can totally empathize with you. But you know, the wonderful thing is that we live in a democracy where if you are happy with the outcome, you get to support and enjoy it, and we all support your party. If you were not in favor of the winner, just be hopeful that in 4 years you have another opportunity to potentially bring somebody else into the leadership role that you would prefer. So that's the great thing. We don't always win, we don't always lose. It's part of the process, and all we have to do is just have faith in God and just do the best you can within your own life. That's what I say. Anyways, I'm sticking to that. I'm not going to disclose whether I'm from one party or the other or somewhere in between. Just simply know that, you know, as a U.S. citizen and somebody who loves her country, originally from Puerto Rico, but as all you guys know, Puerto Rico is U.S. territory, and I consider myself a full-fledged American, and I respect the process. I know why it's there, and sometimes I'm a wholehearted agreement with the outcomes, other times I'm not, but at the end of the day, I respect everybody. I respect those who have different opinions than myself, and so and also give everybody an opportunity to demonstrate that they're capable of being in the roles that they were assigned to be. So with that said, close the hatch when it comes to anything having to do with P-O-L-I-T-I-C-S. Is that spelled correctly? P-O-L-I-T-I-C-S? Yeah, I think that's right. And throw away the key. That's it. We're done for another 4 years. Thank goodness. So what is in my hook? Absolutely nothing. I'm lying. I do have the blanket, that original blanket that I started working. And I'll see if I can bring it over. I forgot to go get it, but I'll show you later. But I did finish the gray blanket that I was doing with the around the block stitch. Those of you who are wondering what the around the block stitch looks like, I do have a tutorial. I will once again attach it. It's in my prior video, I believe, and also at the end of this video I'll put up the end cards where you can click on it and it takes you directly there. And what I did is that, as you can see, you have the stitches, the pattern going this way, and then you have the pattern going this way. So what I did is, once I finished the length that I wanted, I went ahead and did a couple rows on the side, kind of to frame it. So I did a couple rows on this side and a couple rows on this side, and then I finished off the whole blanket with a whole row of single crochets all the way around, and then half double crochets all the way around, and then that finished the blanket. So it is a nice size throw. It basically covers me right like that, just about. Yeah, it's touching, it's just grazing the floor, and this is where I'm at. So it is for me. I am going to keep this baby. It is the yarn that I bought with the funds my mom gave me when I went to spend time with her. So it has a little bit of a special meaning because I bought it with the yarn that, or I should say I made it with the yarn that she bought. So it'll have a special meaning always. So I'm going to keep this bad boy. And I've already washed it. I put it in the dryer with a dryer sheet. It smells yummy. It smells like downy fresh. And yeah, that's done. So now I can get back to my other blanket that I had on my hook that I put on pause to work on this. And I'll show you guys that later. Or you may even know what it is, but I get some coffee. You would think I'm tired of talking because this last week, as many of you guys know or don't know, I'm an HR business partner for a medical company. And this last week we were doing open enrollment webinars, and so those are done by all the HR business partners, and right now we only have 3. So we kind of had to split all the webinars, and I was supposed to do a total of 5 webinars. I ended up doing 4, and they're about an hour long. But then also this past Monday, I was the one who did the orientation. Was it me? Yeah, it was me. I did the orientation, the no hire orientation. So that's a whole other hour of talking. These are team webinars and meetings. So, and it has been one of those kind of weeks where it's been one meeting after the other, and a lot of challenging situations. So I'm surprised I'm even talking, because I feel like yesterday at 5 o'clock when I finished my last webinar, my voice was going out. Obviously it didn't, because I'm here talking, right? So I have yarn from a couple places. Place number 1, Hobie. Place number 2, do you guess where? AFRIQUEYARNS.com. One of my favorite yarn shops. It is in South Africa. They mainly work with cotton and cotton bamboo blend, but they have started to expand their inventory, and they have now more wool, more acrylic, additional yarns that perhaps you may recognize, European brands. So check them out, AFRIQUEYARNS.com. I will tag them down below in the notes so you can go and look for yourself. It's me. You guys know that I love cotton. I have been buying a lot of acrylic lately only because I have a personal goal of creating as many boggy blankets as possible. I've already handed over, I think it was 18, and I took a little bit of a pause because my shoulder has been bothering me. I did want to work on that blanket, and I still have the other blanket that I have pending, which is going to be the next thing to finish, because unlike many other people, I'm the kind of person that if I start a project, I have to finish it, or that eats at me, and it actually gives me anxiety to know that I have something not completed. Even if I don't so much care for the way it's coming out, I still feel I need to complete it and either gift it, donate it, or put it away for a potential gift later on in the future. But there is a need that I have to complete it, and I don't know, I might be different from many others. Maybe many of you guys, I know that I've heard I've seen other content. Yo, hey, shh. The front door is open, so she's just sitting there staring right out the front door. And not wide open, I have a glass door, so she's just basically, and I like to open it to let some light in. Also because we still have our windows boarded up from Hurricane Milton, only because we had Raphael out there, and I told my husband, don't waste your time taking it down, only to potentially put it back up. So, but I think we're gonna take them down tomorrow. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I know of other content creators that can have multiple whips going. Guys, I take my pretend hat off to you. I can't. I really can't. And even the fact that I have a lot of yarns, that even sometimes makes me anxious to know that I have a lot of yarn and I can't get to it quick enough, because I don't like to have multiple projects going. So we all have our little quirks, you know. Some of us are anal that way, where we need to finish a project. Others, you know, can chill and just go with the flow. Other people, like myself, are a little bit more intense, I think. Okay, guys, so AFRIQUEYARNS.com. And let me pull this up because I want to give you the right information. AFRIQUEYARNS.com has a, it's almost like, they're like melons and they're caked up. Let me open it up really quick. Online store. You go to Africa Yarns, AFRIQUEYARN.com. Online store. I'll tag it down below. They have something called their Moya Magical Scrappy Balls. And if you guys remember a sweater that I made recently with granny clusters, and it had multiple colors, it was all very colorful, I used those same Moya Magical Scrappy Balls to create it. And you have the option of choosing either 100% cotton, DK, 50 cotton, 50 bamboo blend, also a DK, Moya Caress 100% cotton, and cotton slub, and I think that is more of a sport weight. You also have Moya Bamboo 100% bamboo, which is a 4-ply, meaning it's a little bit thinner than a DK. You have Moya Piccolo, which is 100% cotton, baby weight. And you have Moya Lace 100% cotton in lace weight. You have these options of what kind of yarn base you want, and then you just pick that however many balls you want. Now you get what you get because it is a scrappy ball. You're just basically choosing your base, which is great. The price is 50 rands, and I'm gonna convert that for you. Rands to dollar. So 50 rands, which is 50 South African rand, is a total of $2.71. Yes. So if I remember correctly, I paid a total of 30 something US dollars for this order. And I got these 4 beautiful cakes. It is coming from South Africa, so keep in mind that there is shipping involved. But needless to say, still when you make the conversion, I think it's still a good deal. Let me see if I can really quick. Where am I? Let me see if I can. Sorry guys. See if I can tell you what it converted to. Hobie. Well, let me do it this way. The total was $29.79, 550 rands. That includes the shipping and everything. That's how much I was billed. So for $29.79, I got 4 scrappy balls of a blend that is 50% cotton, 50% bamboo. It is a DK weight, and I don't know how much is in here, but I think I'll be able to make a sweater, another lightweight cardigan with it. Or I can make baby blankets with just a multiple of colors. I do also have additional colors of the tots in my stash. So if I fall short a little bit, I can also pull that in and tie it into this and just keep on going. So let's go open this bad boy up and get into this yarn. So just because it's coming from South Africa, guys, don't be afraid. The prices is sometimes the conversion between their currency and the dollar sometimes actually works to our benefit. I know that for pounds and euros it doesn't. It's actually we ended up paying a little bit more, but there are other currencies where you don't. So this is the very first cake. Let me turn this light over so you guys can see a little bit better. Let's see if you can see. Focus. Okay, I'm going to try to squeeze out some of the middle so you guys can see what's in here. So, like I said, it is a mystery cake because you don't know what you're going to get. But know that the yarn is beautiful. It does have a bit of a shimmer because it is 50% cotton, 50% bamboo. I love this yarn. It washes and launders up beautifully. They do tell you to expect knots. They are going to be knots, and usually what I do is when I get to those knots, I cut it out, I do a magic knot, and then I keep on going so I can do my own knot. So that's cake number 1. This is cake number 2. This is more like neutral colors. And it's not to say that they wouldn't mix them all together, but this is just how this one was mixed. Nice. This is cake number 3. This is very, I I see this as very Eastery, very springy. Now I must tell you that the last one I'm going to show you is my favorite. So that's another one. That's the first one. This is the second one that I showed you. This is the third one. And this last one, I love this color crazy combination. This is right up my alley. All these bright colors, from that lime green or fluorescent green to that sherbet orange to purple blue. There's lavender, there's hot pink. It's just perfect. To me, it's the perfect combination of crazy colors. I love it. So these are the 4 that I got. Will they be an avalanche? Perhaps. These are the 4. Let me do it this way. There we go. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Once again, guys, this is 50% bamboo, 50% cotton. It is a DK weight. I ended up paying a total of $29.79. That's including shipping for these 4 balls. Listen, if you want to break that down, that breaks down to about $5.90 each with shipping. Tell me that's not worth it. Anyways, this is a beautiful yarn, guys. Like I said, it works great in the washer and dryer, because you guys know that I'm all about the washer and the dryer. If you're going to make something that you're going to wear, if you're going to make something that you're going to use on a daily basis, a blanket, a throw, or something, it better be wash and wear. And I'm sticking to that. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Oops, this one wants to get a little bit undone, but no worries. So I'll bag these up and put them up so that I have them ready once I'm ready to attack this project. I'll try to bring out I'll try to get the cardigan that I made with the same yarn so that you guys have an idea how it works up. In fact, let me go ahead and pause you really quick and get it. Okay, I'm back. So while I was up and about, I also grabbed the project that's on my hook and that I'm not going to put down until I finish. So this is the cardi that I made with that same yarn. It was another order. Basically, it was the 50-50. As you can see, there's that shimmer. Guys, I have washed this cardigan at least 3 times. Tell me that does not look still beautiful. I'm telling you, Africa yarns, they're 50 blend of 50 cotton, excuse you, 50 bamboo, DK. It's great. Now, it is DK. I know many of you guys don't like working with DK, but if you have a baby coming, if you're trying to make baby items, if you just prefer working with something light, because perhaps like me, you live in warmer weather and you want to be able to use your items year round, give them a try. By the time the currency is exchanged, 9 times out of 10 I end up getting a really good deal. So once again, this is the back. I did a granny square in the back, and then what I did is the front. I just did granny clusters down the side, around the arm. Then I did a trim. I finished it with beige buttons, also the trims on the bottom, and then I finished it with one of my labels. And like I said, it's been washed 3 times, and these labels are good as new. So at least 3 times this has been laundered. So go figure. I'm just telling you straight up, guys. I'm a wash and wear kind of girl. If it's too much trouble, I'm not doing it. I'll wear it once. It'll sit there forever waiting to go out to the laundromat, or for me to have time to do a hand wash, and it will be a while till I get to it. So if it's wash and wear, that's the way I'm going. Once again, excuse the hair. It looks a little crazy, but I won't tell you what happened with my hair and the reason why. I've actually colored it 3 times in the last month and a half. I'm not going into details. Anyways, you can only imagine. So really quick, this is what's on my hook. It is a filet blanket. I'm not gonna open it because I don't know if the hook is in here. Yeah, the hook is in here. But I'm using two different yarns. I'm using a Millen from Ice, or what they call a mix lot. And then I'm also in spots, not all the way around, but in spot, I'm holding it together with this is it Just Teddy from the Dollar? It's from the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if it's Just Teddy. It's just a kind of like a hairy white yarn, and I'm just basically in just spots, just scattered all over the blanket. I'm using a little bit of this, holding it together with the yarn, just for a little bit of interest and a little bit of I don't know, just texture, different texture. And that blanket is mine. Okay, we've gotten to the point where we get to open Hobie. Custom decorations. Okay, so you guys know Hobie, however you want to call it, comes from Denmark. I love their yarn. I don't buy that often because there's a lot of yarn that I do have, and I haven't bought from Hobie in a while. But I saw this yarn and I said, I said to myself, that is some beautiful yarn that you can make some awesome boggy blankets with. So Self said, okay, let's go. And I think I only bought two different colorways. Let me move my coffee before the colorway changes quite rapidly. And I believe Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches showed hers yesterday. So I'll show you mine today. It is the Black Friday Candy Cake. It's 100% acrylic. 540 meters or 590 yards. It calls for a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. It is a DK weight number 3. It says 2. I beg to differ. I consider that more of a 3. Perhaps you consider it a 2, but that's okay. We don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree. And look at the first colorway. This is color, by the way, let me see if it's got a color name. It's just color 7. Made with love in Turkey. So even though it is made for Hobie, it is made in Turkey. Hobie is in Denmark. Turkey is another country. Turkey is where Ice Yarn is. And as many of us suspect, Ice Yarn basically is the manufacturer for most yarns around the world. So, yeah, take that for whatever. So, how beautiful is that? How many did I order? I think I ordered 4. So, whoa, look at that. Yarn boobies. That's a Tracy thing. Not mine. I'm just borrowing it, Tracy, no worries. So I got 4 of these. So I should be able to make a nice size blanket. Number 2 and number 3. So we got a total of 4. Let me see if I can hold them all here. So these are the 4. Beautiful color number 7. Again, let me make sure. Yeah, it is number 7. Yep. So 4 of that. Beautiful bright colors. And I got 4 of this beauty. Same specs. Also the Black Friday Candy Cake. All the specs are the same. 100% acrylic, 590 yards, 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. According to this, it's just machine washable, but not dryable. I already told you. For me, if it's acrylic, especially 100% acrylic, it's going to go in the dryer. No ifs, ands, or buts. It may go in low, but it's still going in the dryer. 100% acrylic. Let me see if I missed anything. Yep, no dry cleaning, no ironing. Yeah. they also now added a QR code that you can actually scan for more information on the yarn, which is cool. I don't know what comes up when you scan it, but it may be, you may be given options for patterns, just information on care perhaps. I don't know, but it does indicate a size 2. This is the band. It does indicate a size 2, but I really do believe this is more of a size 3. I am seeing something here that I don't quite like, and it looks like perhaps there was some bleeding in this yarn. You see that? There is, looks like some blue spots right around here and right down here. So how much did I pay for this? Let's see. Let me pull up my order from Hobie. I saw it here a minute ago. Okay. I paid a total of $55.90. That's the total amount. I did get free shipping because I spent over a certain amount. Yeah. $55.90. Yeah, shipping was free. There was sales tax included, believe it or not. According to, well, I paid through PayPal, so. But the total came out to $55.90. I don't think that was bad for a total of 8 skeins, or 8 balls, or 8 cakey skeins. So we have, that's one. Let me see if this one shows a little bleeding too. It looks like perhaps between the blue and the yellow there's a little bleeding. I think that the blue may be a hard color to set, because it looks like that's the color that is perhaps spotted here or there. But that's 2. That's 3. And that is 4. Let's see if they sent any candy. They did. If you know anything about Hobie, they send these little heart candies, which I actually love. Somebody else who sends goodies with their orders is Tracy from Hobby Rocks. .uk.co, I think it is. .co.uk, something like that. But yeah, she sends like gummies, and she sends Biscoff cookies, crackers, cookies. They're so good. Anyways, guys, so these are the yarns that I got from Hobie. Beautiful. Once again, they are called Black Friday Candy Cake. And there's quite a bit of yarn. Like I said, it's almost 600 yards in each cake. So with 2, you can make a nice size project. I bought 4 to have enough for a blanket. Perhaps I can, maybe, depending on the stitch that I use, I can perhaps pull 2 boggy blankets out of each color using 2 of these and 2 of that. I think the reason why I bought 4 was because I did read that it was a 2, and I thought it was going to be much thinner, and I figured that I would hold 2 together. I may still do that, I don't know. We'll see once I start working with it. But guys, I really do believe that this is more of a 3 weight, not so much a 2. So because this, and I'll compare it with this. This is a DK as well. Tell me it's not almost identical. So this is considered a DK. I really feel that this is marked, labeled as a 2, but it's more of a 3. Regardless, it is a gorgeous color. This reminds me a little bit of Nancy. I think Nancy would love something like this. Nancy from She's Got Yarn too. I think she would love something like this. Anyways, guys, that is my haul. Once again, This is what I made with these same scrap balls from AFRIQUEYarns.com. I will go ahead and tag them down below in case you're interested in getting these. They're still available. They put them available and then they take them off once they sell out, but they do still show they have some more available. So if you're interested in this, by all means, get your hands on some of this. They are really fun to work with. I showed you my finished object. Love it. I need to get my nails done. It is snagging on everything. It is driving me crazy. And this is what's on my hook. Oh, you see how it's all crazy colors? So plus the additional fuzzy yarn that I'm adding to it, which is just adding additional texture to it. So anyways, guys, that is all that I have for you. I hope that you are having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, regardless of where you are in the world. Remember that I will be putting out a video in a little bit, perhaps later today or perhaps tomorrow, but it'll be disclosing the winners for those 3 items that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So just make sure you pull it up, and especially if you commented on those videos, you want to know if you won something, make sure you go check out that video and see who the winners are. It's only going to be a winners video. I'm not going to go into detail as to the products or what I was giving away. Simply, it's going to be the winners. I am going to disclose in that video, however, for the person who wins the card deck, all the other goodies that I'm adding with that giveaway, with that prize. So that way you get to see what that person's going to be receiving in its entirety. So guys, once again, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for allowing me some time in your day to entertain you. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I appreciate you guys actually subscribing and sharing me out to other channels to entertain them as well. Anyways, guys, I pray you have a blessed weekend. From the Yarny Cave, peace. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.